I think women have to. I think women should know. He saved the best for last. He created you last, and to know that everything that you are most powerful. You think smarter. You do things better. We're the cherry on top, and we also hold the bowl. So you need to
Yes,
just wake up and smell the coffee, and you know pick your poison or pick your crazy and keep it going.
there you go. To bring on our first guest. She is a fiction writer extraordinary. When she tells you what she has going on right now, you're going to trip. So without any further ado, let's bring on Miss Sylvia Hubbard.
Hello. Thank you.
How
Thank
are you
you.
tonight?
I am great. It's a good day in Detroit. So, yeah, I'm pretty good,
Yes,
breathing
Motown.
above ground, all the other stuff.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, or else I'd be one of those people that you write about in your book, and I don't want that.
I know. I know. It's a lot, too. It's a lot. I usually tell people I'm getting out of like all the things I wanted to say to my villains in my life, and I'm still in middle school, so I got a long way to go. I want I want to take out a lot of people.
Yeah, but that's I have a t-shirt that I designed. It's a t-shirt, it's also a hoodie, and it says, "I'm an author. I don't get mad. I just put you in a book." That's the
Right.
best
We take
that's
care
the
of
best way
you.
to get back at them.
You're like, you just wait till I get to my pen.
So before we get too deep in there, tell everybody, who is Sylvia Hubbard?
So I am a romance author, and suspense author of over 60 books. I have a side group which is called Motown Writers Network, and we help authors get to their literary goals, and we connect readers to Michigan authors. And I've been published and running this organization since 2000. So I'm over
Wow.
25 years in the game. And and by the end of this year I'll be really at 69 books in all. So that's awesome to say. As a romance author, I'm 69 books.
Yeah, and you're working on what, like 9 of them at one time, right?
Well, I try not to cheat on them. I love monogamy, but but usually I'm usually publishing one, writing one, editing one, and then coming up with another one. So it's they're always something in the queue for me,
Right. So it's
because yeah,
it's
like
like
I
a
said,
chain.
it's like a chain. So I have to be working on it, because girl, I left my first husband because I couldn't write. Oh,
Who?
Jesus.
What? He was trying to make you feel guilty for always writing and not giving them no
Well, he
attention.
said he said to choose him or choose writing. And girl, I brought the boxes the next day. Whatever.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Whatever. That's why he my ex.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
but but yeah, to me
I'm very
it's
upset
always
with
been
him.
in me. I'm not, thank you. Promise me a good time. Sure. Don't get me started. But like, yeah, I knew I've always wanted to be a writer, and I know that I always want to put my stories on
Yes.
paper. And they always ask, if you love to do something and you could do it for free, that's what you should be doing. And I just love to do it. So definitely, yes, I'm always right.
That- That's awesome. Now, how do you come up with your ideas? Because the books that you're working on, I know you're going to talk about them in a minute. They're actually a little bit
Mhm.
different. They all have different
Well,
subjects.
I love taking concepts but twisting them on their head, because yeah, you can tell the same Cinderella story and your voice will be different, but to take that concept and then just change it slightly. Well, what if instead of it was a Cinderella girl, it's a Cinderella boy? So I try to
Yes.
take like different concepts. And then on top of that, my father was a scientist. So taking real life things that actually are true, the facts and medical knowledge and science facts, and then putting it in an urban Detroit environment, because the majority of my books all take place in Detroit and they're the
Mhm.
contemporary. So, and then I just love romance, and the darker the better. So I usually just put a generic trigger warning at the beginning. You ain't you gonna clutch your pearls and your mama's pearls and your grandma's pearls. So, but I love that. I love bringing that, and but I want it as natural as possible, because I think a lot of women do not explore their own sexuality, and just bringing that temptation and lust
Mhm.
to the forefront, it just makes it really fun. Intertwining that suspense element, that science element, and that romance element all together in one book. So, yeah, definitely. That's how I
Well,
come up with everything.
first of all, I love that. And something that you just said is that women often do not explore their own sexuality. And I think it's because we were raised to think it was a no-no.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not supposed to be sexual beings. If we're sexual beings, then we're bad girls. And
yeah. And I
so
think I think
often
the
women
best
get
thing
married and
my
not even know what turns them on.
Right. And I think that one of the odd things about me is that my dad actually raised me during my performative years. So during the time I was 10 to the time I was 18, he was a single father in the time when you it was unheard of. And he never, ever, ever told me sex was bad. He's just like, but ain't nothing open after 10 o'clock except a pair of legs. So
Yes, I've heard that one before.
but like he gave us a strong mindset when it is your body, your choice. You do what you want to do, but value what you receive. And that
Yes.
was a great thing, a great foundation for me as a black woman, to be able to go out in this world and know that the monsters aren't under your bed. They're right there in your face, and just giving me a strong foundation in being knowing myself as a woman and the power that I bring to a man's life, and valuing that and making sure he values me. So bringing those stories to life where the I am the gift, and that's what my daddy always said. You are the gift. Don't you ever forget it. And I love bringing those stories to life where, no matter how she feels when she is with him, she is the gift. She has the control. I don't care how many men in a room, and I will write a couple of why choose every once in a while. She is the gift. Ain't nobody
Yes.
crossing swords up in here.
Yes, yes. And it's good that you're still spreading those types of stories, because as you know, there is a huge backlash against that. There's more and more social media out there telling men that you are the prize. Don't let these women do this, and don't let these women do that, and asking women what they bring to the table, and you got to bring more to the table than just a fork. Things like
No.
that. There you go. So hold up your book.
Well, I don't have it. Well,
I knew
I
you were
don't
gonna
have
tell
them
me that.
around. I do it every time you catch me off. It's three right there, and the rest still
Look,
in the kitchen,
go ahead.
girl.
Look, we'll talk amongst ourselves. Go ahead and grab the ones you have.
No, that's okay. I
You
don't want
sure?
to get up. I don't want to get up. I see him. It's like I'm trying to bring him to me like telekinesis. Could you come over here? Could you come over here? Jump off the shelf.
Okay, well, we'll just use our imagination. And
Yes. You can
we'll
always go
place
to
the
sylviahubbard.com.
yes, I
Yes,
was about to say
everything's
we'll place
on.
the link in the chat.
Yes, it's sylviahubbard.com. And I do love covers. I love creating my covers, and I love like the direct. Yeah, most of the covers I have, the girl is looking but not looking, because I want you to know she owns you. But hey, we gonna work it out. Work it slowly.
All right, well, let's go down the line. So you have the book that's being released in October.
Yeah, October 1st is Delilah's Desire, and it is an
Mhm.
age gap voyeurism book where she is engaged to the son, but he convinces her to sleep with his dad for some money, but he wants to
Mm.
watch. And I just I just had to do it. I was like, this is fun. Let's see. And it was really weird because how I came up with it is just like I was actually walking through a new movie studio in Detroit, and somebody had inquired about the husband chair. And a lot of guys were in the room and they didn't know what the husband chair was. And I was like, y'all don't know the husband chair? Girl, I look like a sex expert by the time I finished, because I was like, because one guy was like, well, where's the wife? And I'm looking at him like, you
Okay,
right.
so you're
So
gonna have to enlighten all of us.